Ever dream of making some passive income on Amazon's Kindle Direct Publishing, or KDP? I mean, it's a huge platform, but the biggest challenge really is just figuring out where to even start. So today, we're going to dive into a source that lays out a fantastic roadmap to success. And it reveals 5 low-competition niches that have some serious profit potential. Let's get right into it. Does this sound familiar? You're just staring at a blank page, trying to dream up that one golden idea. That one book that's actually going to sell. It's such a common roadblock, and honestly, it's where so many aspiring publishers just get stuck before they even really begin. And, here's why that struggle feels so real. The absolute biggest mistake that most beginners make is trying to jump into these massively overcrowded, totally saturated markets. Think about it, generic lined journals or standard coloring books. The digital shelves are just overflowing with them. It's kind of like trying to open a new coffee shop on a street that already has 10. But this is where it gets really exciting. The source we're digging into today isn't just some random list. It's practically a blueprint. It lays out a clear formula for sidestepping all that competition and finding these hidden little gold mines. So let's break that formula down. So, what's the secret sauce here? Well, it's not about luck. It's a simple, repeatable strategy. We're calling it the KDP success formula, and it is the core of everything we're about to cover. And here it is, the secret recipe. It's actually surprisingly simple. You find a market with low competition, and you pair that with a topic that has high demand. That's it. That's the whole formula. And right where those two things intersect, that's where you're going to find your path to success. Okay, let's make this super concrete. On one hand, you've got generic lined journals, a totally saturated niche with thousands and thousands of competitors. But on the other hand, ADHD daily planners for adults. You see the difference? One is for basically everybody, while the other solves a very specific problem for a very specific audience. That's the formula in action, right there. All right, let's see how this formula plays out in the real world. Our first niche is puzzle books, but, and this is critical, they're made specifically for seniors. Now, this is a huge, engaged audience that, for some reason, is often overlooked in the digital marketplace. So why does this work so well? Well, first off, the demand is incredibly high. Families are always looking for engaging activities. And second, the competition is just a fraction of what you'd see in, say, the kids' book market. By focusing on things like large print and memory-focused puzzles, you're not just selling a book, you're offering a perfectly tailored solution. Okay, next up is a niche that really taps into that universal desire we all have for better organization, focused planners. But again, the key here isn't to be generic. It's all about being specific. Right? The key word here is focused. I mean, yeah, the planner market is huge, but what people are really looking for are tools that solve their unique challenges. A planner designed to help manage ADHD or a journal built specifically to boost productivity, that isn't just a book, it's a problem solver, and that's what people are willing to pay for. Our third category is a little bit broader, but you'll see it follows the exact same principle. We're going to group a few really powerful ideas under the umbrella of life journals, which are all about documenting, reflecting, and growing. Just look at how specific these are. We're not just talking about journals, we're talking about gratitude journals for kids, which targets parents who really value emotional growth. Or how about travel journals for specific hobbies like RV camping or logging national park visits. And then you have mental health trackers, which tap into the massive and still growing self-care movement. Every single one serves a very distinct need. Are you seeing the pattern here? Whether it's a child learning about gratitude, a traveler documenting their big adventure, or an adult tracking their moods, the underlying driver is exactly the same. These journals tap into a really fundamental human desire to make sense of our lives. And let me tell you, that is a powerful motivation to buy something. Okay, so we've looked at some really powerful examples. Now let's zoom back out and turn this into a strategy that you can actually use. It all comes down to intentionally focusing on these low competition opportunities. Seriously, if you remember only one thing from this entire explainer, please make it this quote. Most KDP beginners fail in saturated niches. Your goal is not to try and outcompete everyone else. Your goal is to find those valuable spaces where almost nobody is competing yet. So here it is, your 3-step formula for finding your own amazing niche. Step 1, start with a high-demand topic. Step 2, find a very specific, underserved audience within that space. And finally, step 3, create a product that is perfectly, and I mean perfectly, tailored to solve their unique problem. So there you have it. The formula is clear, and the examples are proven to work. This isn't about plucking some magic idea out of thin air. It's about applying a smart, simple strategy to find an audience that is literally waiting for you. So the only real question left is, what unique niche are you going to discover?